born and raised in southwestern Ontario, below Windsor. Went to university at the University of Guelph. Graduated with an ag degree in animal science, and my first job was in Calgary working for Master Feeds. Within 6 days of my last exam, I was in Calgary, horse and tow. The territory I had was northeast of Calgary and Acme-Linden area, and that really became kind of my second home sort of thing. Eventually bought our farm at Linden, just east of Linden. Our farm was a commercial egg farm when we bought it in '78. One of the first people that I met in prospecting for feed business were the Price family. Dave was just starting off on their new venture of building and developing a swine nucleus for a pig improvement company in the UK. And that became Pig Improvement Canada. Started in the fall of 1996 as the Western Sales Manager for Pig Improvement Canada. We still kept our farm running and hadn't converted it. Eventually it got converted to hog production. Pig Improvement Company was the early ones into the development of crossbred genetics and genetic improvement and whatnot. And the technical abilities that supported the sales effort were a big bonus to anyone who's in sales, in that scientifically you could show advantages or disadvantages of your products. With the development of the Sunterra Farms contract finishing system, we built a new 1,500 head full slat finishing barn and converted one of our older chicken barns to pig finishing as well. And then eventually the two remaining barns were also converted once we were totally exiting the egg business. We ended up with a farm capable of finishing all in, all out, about 4,000 pigs at a time. We sold that farm in 2011 during the downturn, shall we say. Main involvement personally was getting elected to the Alberta Pork Board of Directors in 2009, and along with 5 other producers who also started their first term at that time. It was a fairly significant transition of the board. Through that, I became chair of Alberta Pork Board in 2010. It was one of the toughest periods, certainly in my history, with the Alberta pork industry, in that our production base in Alberta from 2008 through 2012 dropped by over 30%. That occurred all across Canada, basically, to almost the same level. Working through that became a major challenge in trying to stem the tide of people going into bankruptcy and figuring out what possibly we might be able to do to help producers in any way possible. You put yourself in that situation, you think, what would I do? What can I do? And it's not easy to come up with solutions. Those who were able to get through that period, I give a tremendous amount of credit to, because they sacrificed a lot just to hang on to their livelihood. To this day, they're still continuing to work on some kind of a joint effort between retailers, wholesalers, processors, and the production industry to try and come up with a pricing formula whereby everyone shares in the good times and also share in the bad times. I was also involved in the Banff Pork Seminar Organizing Committee for several years, and chaired that committee in 2013. I work with closely with the Latham Colony just east of Bassano, doing some work with some other producers as well, not very many. Sandy and I enjoy golfing. We live close to the golf course we belong to, and that's our main passion in the summer from a non-business standpoint. I don't approach anything thinking that I won't be dedicating a lot of time and effort to it. That's part of the passion, right? If I look back to when I was 3 years old, I was pleased to be born into the family I was and into the mixed farm, and from then on it's just been one step after another, and I have very few regrets, if any. This award is something that belongs to a lot of people. Can't do anything alone. You need a cast of hundreds, whether it's my wife and I as a team or any of the companies I've been involved with. It's all been a team effort. It's just been a terrific learning experience working with people. Everybody has different skill sets, and it's been rewarding. When you can improve your knowledge level or improve your ability to do anything, it's a success. It's a little success.